I think he is a standout to me for an intangible reason. And I say that because I remember I don't know if you guys had this where you're at, but back in the late 90s, early 2000s, there was a series called Mobsters on the History Channel or A&E, and they profiled different. And I remember watching the Luciano, and someone at the time who was still alive, an older lady, they interviewed her, and she said when Lucky would walk in a room, it didn't matter who you were, there was just that energy. And I truly believe some of them, they have charisma or they're outspoken. Some people just have that thing. And even though I never met the man, he died before I was born, I feel like he's a guy that, why did Al Capone, all due respect, get everything? This guy didn't, but was second in the Italian American mafia. New York, and Luciano was like second. But what is it about him that draws people in? And I think part of that, the why does everybody know Capone, but a lot of people don't know who Lucky Luciano is, and maybe that's just a personal thing. Like they should. Um, like I don't know, like I was his PR guy, but it's part that, but honestly, it's intangible. You get drawn to certain people or celebrities or whatever, and as a researcher of you, but that one, I'm like that guy has something. And then when I went in, you said what's surprising. I think so many of his stories were from what some could say the mundane. He had tattoos. Okay, well, what's significant? That was never talked about in any book I had ever written or read about him. And the fact that he got them in the early 1900s, that was almost unheard of as a
Yeah,
teenager.
yeah.
Like that, just culturally, that was odd that he had that, in the significance of the nickname tied into one of those tattoos. That's where, okay, you put it all together. It's like, okay, like I said, I am not good at a lot of things in life, but I do gotta say I was pretty good at putting together the pieces of that puzzle.